The 2024 March Madness bracket was just released, and as a college basketball casual, I feel the need to show off my bracket predictions. This is the bracket, the official one from NCAA.com. All 68 teams are here, and I'm going to go through and put together a bracket on ESPN.com. I'll probably create a group, you can join this or whatever. I am a casual. I know almost nothing about college basketball, except for my team, A&M. I know they're good sometimes, but they're bad most of the time. But we made it. We're a 9 seed. Anyway, I am not one of those people who have watched every single team play. In fact, I have watched very few of these teams play. But I'm gonna put together a bracket. You can follow along, and we'll see if I'm the first person ever to get this all right. We're going to start over here in the East. UConn versus Stetson. I think UConn, I'm going to take them. They are the reigning national champions, and Stetson's just, I believe, they just won their tournament, their conference tournament for the first time. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure they just won the conference for the first time. So I'm going to take UConn over them. I'm going to take Northwestern from the Big Ten over reigning Final Four FAU. I feel like Northwestern, they're just better. I've seen a couple of their scores. They beat some good teams. So I'm going to take Northwestern. Then I'm going to take UAB because UAB just won the American. So they are pretty hot right now. And SDSU, let me find what SDSU did. Let's SDSU. I should have set this up. So UAB did win that tournament.
And welcome everyone to
Let's turn that off. I don't care about you. SDSU, when did they go out? When did they lose in their tournament? I feel like it was in the earlier rounds. They beat Utah State. Here they are. Can I... Okay, does this not going to show me their schedule? Wow, okay. NCAA.com, not helpful. Anyway, I'm going to take UAB over SDSU. Then I'm going to take Auburn over Yale. So Auburn will play UAB, Northwestern will play UConn in the round of 32. BYU, I feel like they're just a solid, sneaky-ish team. So I'm going to take them over Duquesne. Then I'll take Illinois over Morehead State. Ooh, do I go Washington State or Drake? Ooh. Well, I'm definitely going to go Iowa State over South Dakota State. I believe I heard someone say South Dakota State's made the tournament 7 times and never won a game. Could be wrong, but I'm going to take Iowa State. Make it 0 for 8 for SDSU. Wazoo or Drake? Let's go Washington State, because they're from a power conference. I know, whatever. That is the entire East region. Let's look at the South region now. Houston will beat Longwood. I think Nebraska, they're so good from 3. A&M cannot stop the 3 at all. And we're not a very good shooting team. And Nebraska's just gonna bully us, probably like 90 to 70 or something. So Houston will play Nebraska in the round of 32. Then I'm gonna say JMU beats Wisconsin. JMU, they've been pretty solid these past couple weeks. Let's see, James Madison basketball. I believe they're on a pretty strong winning streak. Yeah, that is a crazy winning streak. And they won their conference tournament. 2 losses to App State. Yikes. They're very solid, and Wisconsin has not played great recently. So I'm going to take JMU over Wisconsin. Then I'll take Duke over Vermont. So JMU will play Duke. Then I'm going to say NC State, because they're pretty hot off their tournament run. I'm going to have them playing Kentucky. Kentucky, they're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. A&M beat them twice, but Kentucky's still pretty good. They're a lot better than Oakland. Ooh, Boise or Colorado State? Where do I where do I pick the winner of Boise and Colorado State? I don't know. Do I not get to pick the winner of Boise or Colorado State? That feels a little ridiculous. I'm gonna take. Ooh, if it's Colorado State, I take Colorado State to beat Florida. If it's Boise, I take Florida. Where do I select the winner of that game? I'm gonna take Florida just to be safe. Then I'm gonna go Marquette. So Florida will play Marquette. This looks like a lot of favorites. And that is not a great thing for March Madness. You know, we'll roll with it. Maybe change it later. North Carolina is going to bully Howard or Wagner, whoever they play. And then Miss State or Michigan State. Ooh. Michigan State not great this season. I'm going to take Mississippi State there to play North Carolina in the round of 32. Then do I take St. Mary's or Grand Canyon? Grand Canyon. I don't know anything about Grand Canyon. I feel like they just won their conference tournament. They did just win their conference tournament. And they only have 4 losses. Okay. They're pretty solid. They got some pretty good scoring offense. Their defense has played well. But they are playing in the WAC. So, you know, how about St. Mary's? St. Mary's did just win their tournament. They beat Gonzaga and Santa Clara. Both teams pretty easy schedules, I'm gonna say. When playing tougher opponents, Santa Clara has not been great, I'm gonna say. They did beat Colorado State though. Who do I go with here? Let's take Grand Canyon for the upset there. Grand Canyon for the upset. And then Bama. Bama's offense is crazy. I'm gonna take them over GCU. Ooh, I did just remember. Florida did just lose one of their better players for the season. So let me change that pick to Boise or Colorado State. I'm gonna change that. Clemson and New Mexico. New Mexico, I like New Mexico. I'll root for New Mexico as an underdog there over Clemson. And then Baylor or Colgate. Let me get Baylor in that game. Dayton should beat Nevada. Dayton's been pretty good this season, I feel. The Dayton Flyers. They're ranked 24th. They didn't win their conference tournament. Their offense is pretty solid. Defense looks pretty good. Again, I know almost nothing about most of these teams. This is basically a big guess. I mean, it always is for a pick'em, but I feel confident Dayton should beat Nevada. Then Arizona or Long Beach. I'm gonna take Arizona, even though Long Beach did win their tournament. Although Long Beach, ooh, Let me look at. I know Long Beach just fired their coach. That's like all they're talking about on ESPN. But they also just won their tournament. Every team after firing their coach, and then they get a little boost. So do I take Long Beach to upset Arizona? Arizona's ranked 6th in the country. They lost to Oregon in the second round of the Pac-12 tournament. Their offense is pretty good. I mean, they scored 100 a lot. Wow, okay, that's actually kind of impressive. I'm gonna hold strong with the Arizona pick right there. Just because their offense looks really good. Now for the Midwest bracket, let me take Purdue. Purdue gets out of the first round in this one. Utah State beats TCU. I'm gonna take McNeese also to beat Gonzaga. McNeese, they got their new head coach, and he is very good. And McNeese is quite good at basketball now because of their new head coach. And then, Kansas or Samford. Let's see. Samford, how have they been playing? They won their tournament. Their offense is pretty solid. Kind of average, though. 134 for VMI, goodness. They have 5 losses on the season. Kansas hasn't been playing great. Ooh, no. Kansas has not been playing great. Oh, geez. Okay. We're gonna say Samford upsets Kansas here. We're gonna have a 12 play a 13 in the round of 32. And then let me take Oregon because they're hot. They won their tournament over South Carolina. And then let me get Creighton to beat Akron. Let's see. I don't know how Creighton's been playing. Akron won the tournament. Creighton, not great. Okay, why does Colorado State have a lot of good wins? Wow, okay, they were actually pretty solid. Why are they playing in that? Well, they had a couple bad stretches. That's why they're playing in Dayton. Creighton, I mean, I like Creighton. But they are playing Akron. Give me Creighton. Give me Creighton. The MAC isn't good at anything. UVA. I'm gonna take UVA to beat Colorado State. Wait. Oh, that's okay. Boise's playing Colorado, not Colorado State. Ooh. No, let me stick with Boise or Colorado. And then let me have UVA beats Colorado State, who beats Texas. And then give me Tennessee over St. Peter's. So this is what I'm thinking the round of 32 looks like. UConn and Houston and North Carolina and Purdue, all 4 1 seeds get through. All 2 seeds get through. Ooh, that's not looking great. All the 3 seeds get through. I don't know. I don't know about that. You know what? We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it here. UConn beats Northwestern. Give me Auburn over UAB. BYU over Illinois. Actually, let me see Illinois. Illinois did win the Big Ten. They're ranked 13th. Their offense isn't crazy, but it can be good. Yeah, their offense can be pretty good. Who are they playing? BYU. BYU, they've been playing in the toughest league in college basketball. When did they lose their tournament game? Okay, they made it to the second round. They've been a little bit choppy. They have definitely been a little bit choppy. For that reason, let me take Illinois actually over BYU, and then Iowa State will be playing Illinois. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, that's how they get you. Let me just not overthink this real quick. Nebraska takes out Houston. I'm gonna say that. Nebraska beats Houston. Nebraska plays Duke. Ooh, JMU. No, give me Duke. Give me Duke to make it to the Sweet 16. Nebraska, I mean, they're just like pretty good. They're pretty good, and that's pretty much what I have to say. Houston isn't elite, honestly. Well, they literally are. They're top 4 in the country, but they are definitely beatable. And I think Nebraska could beat Houston in the round of 32. Then Duke beats JMU. And NC State against Kentucky. Ooh, give me NC State over Kentucky. And then Marquette over Boise or Colorado State. So the South bracket could get a little bit messy. We could have a 2, 4, 8, and 11. That's what I'm thinking for the South bracket. Now onto the West. Let me get North Carolina over Miss State, Bama over Grand Canyon. New Mexico or Baylor? How has Baylor been playing recently? They're ranked 14. Haven't been great recently. Did lose to Houston and BYU. Beat TCU, Kansas, Texas. Baylor's offense actually isn't that good. It can play well, but they do have this guy called Bridges. I don't know. Bridges looks pretty good. Put up 32 against Texas. That's crazy. I don't know. Actually, let me take New Mexico. Let me take New Mexico to beat Baylor. I got a gut feeling New Mexico is going to play really well this year, this tournament. Ooh, and then Dayton and Arizona. I looked at Arizona and I looked at Dayton. Didn't I look at Dayton? Ranked 24. Yeah. Lost to Duquesne. They went on a crazy stretch. They're playing Arizona. Arizona's ranked 6th right now. Ooh, who do I go with here? Let me take Dayton for the upset. Dayton to the Sweet 16. I like that. Okay. And then Utah State over Purdue, because Purdue's going to choke eventually. It'll just be in the second round this year. And then give me McNeese over Samford. Ooh, Oregon or Creighton. I know Oregon won the Pac-12 tournament. I think one of their guys was hurt for most of the season or something. Okay, they look just good. Maybe not. Their offense isn't good, actually. Their offense is kind of bad. They lost by 8 to Bama. Against Creighton, I'm gonna take Creighton. And then Tennessee or Virginia or Colorado State. Give me the Vols here. So in the West, we're gonna get a 1, 4, 7, 11. And then in the Midwest, we're gonna get a 2, 3, 8, 12. Wow, okay. This is kind of a crazy Sweet 16. Give me Auburn over UConn to make it to the Elite 8. UConn is going to choke eventually. They are not going to go back to back. And Auburn, after winning the SEC title, they're going to be, they are pretty hot. They're going to go in, take down 3 conference tournament champions, and make it to the Elite 8. And then, give me Iowa State over Illinois. I just like Iowa State more. Auburn and Iowa State. Interesting. Then in the South, we're going to have Nebraska and Duke, North Carolina State, Marquette. Give me Marquette and, ooh, I want to say Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska sends Duke home. So we're going to have Nebraska, Marquette. Okay. And then North Carolina, Bama, give me Bama. Bama's offense is so crazy. I'm gonna take Alabama again. And then, ooh, Dayton finally takes out New Mexico. Dayton makes it to the Elite 8. They're gonna play Bama. Then Utah State. I don't even know how Utah State's been playing. I've just sort of guessed them this far. Pretty solid. Offense isn't crazy, but it's good. Defense has looked solid for the most part recently. Yeah, their defense is pretty good. Although McNeese has just been playing really well. 30-3 is a crazy record. Wow, their defense has been really good. Although both teams have been playing pretty crummy opponents, but because Utah State's in the Mountain West, they've been pretty good. Give me McNeese. Just they're gonna be the team this year. Yeah, McNeese is gonna be that team this year. Okay, I can't talk right. Then give me Tennessee over Creighton, just because I feel like it. And the SEC is a tougher league than Big East. So in my Elite Eight is going to be Auburn, Iowa State, Nebraska Marquette, Bama Dayton, McNeese, Tennessee. This is crazy. Okay, I don't know. Iowa State to the Final Four. No. Auburn to the Final Four. No. Nebraska's gonna have a Final Four year. They're gonna have a Final Four year. Auburn, Nebraska, Bama, Tennessee in the Final Four. That is crazy. Okay, I don't know about that. We're here though. Bama, oh my gosh, Bama Auburn in the Final Four would go crazy. Oh my gosh. How did I do that? Okay. Wow. All right. Give me Auburn. Auburn over Bama. They're going to play in the national championship. The blue blood, well, one of the two blue bloods in the NCC is Auburn. And then give me Tennessee, I guess. We're going to have an SEC championship. Auburn, Tennessee. Wow. I don't really have a reason to pick Auburn or to pick Tennessee over Nebraska. I haven't even looked at Nebraska's like recent schedule. How have they even played recently? They're 23-10. They did lose to Illinois. They beat Indiana. I mean, they've got this guy. They've got this guy right here. Keisei Tominaga from Japan. He's really good. I think he could like carry them, maybe. From Japan, plays guard. He's a senior. But Tennessee has Dalton Connect. Give me Tennessee for the national championship. Did I really just do that? Do I go Auburn? Let me look up like the Auburn history. Auburn basketball history. They went to the Final Four in 2019. Before that, wow, okay, that was the first Final Four in a long time. Maybe they aren't a blue blood. They've made it the past couple of years. Okay, maybe Auburn's just not it. Dalton Connect takes Tennessee to a national title. Points scored 87 to 70, 79. Okay, this is going to be really embarrassing. 87, 79. My brain isn't... I'm on spring break. 87 plus 79 is 166. Perfect. I'm on spring break. Give me a break. Yeah, enter that, whatever. I'm not 21. Fine, whatever. This is my bracket. Tennessee gets here. How does Tennessee get here? They get here by beating St. Peter's, UVA, or Colorado State, Creighton, and McNeese. And then they beat Auburn for the national championship. Okay. I kind of like this. A couple upsets. The East bracket goes 1, 2, 3, 4. The South bracket gets a little bit hairy. Midwest bracket, complete chaos in the upper half. And then in the bottom half, mostly organized. We got a 2 and a 3. Then in the West, we get 1 and a 4, in the top part of the bracket. Then we get a 7 and an 11 in the bottom of the bracket. Interesting. Okay. Somehow I got Tennessee winning the national championship. I've talked my way into that. I'm going to submit this, I think. Okay. Gonna skip that. Take Tennessee to win. Okay. Cool. Somehow I got there. Still not totally sure. Don't even like Tennessee very much. So yeah, as an uneducated college basketball fan, this has been my pick'em. Can I create like a league or something? Let me find out the league stuff. Okay, this is gonna be my league. TSG, that's Sports Guy. Group 2024, public, 1 entry per user. Create it. Cool. I'll put the link in the description. Join it if you want to. I got Tennessee winning it all. Thanks so much for watching, and to the next one, peace.